I understand, but I don't speak.
Hello, hello. Have you ever heard someone say, English, I understand, but I don't speak it? Sometimes it sounds strange. Sometimes it's even a little funny. It almost feels like the person isn't being completely honest, because how can someone understand but not speak?
And yet, this is one of the most common sentences in the world of English learners.
But today, you're going to understand the real reason why this happens. And yes, they are telling the truth.
Because this sentence is not about language.
It's about what the brain does when speaking feels unsafe.
And to see this clearly, we won't start with theory.
We'll start with a story about someone who spent years saying, I understand, but I don't speak, until one moment forced his brain to choose between silence and change. And that's where everything shifts.
Block 1. The invisible cage.
Before we meet him, let's slow down for a second. When someone says, English, I understand, but I don't speak, it sounds like a contradiction.
But for the brain, it isn't. Understanding is safe.
You can understand in silence. You can understand without being seen. You can understand without being judged.
Understanding keeps you invisible, and invisibility feels like control.
Speaking is different. Speaking means exposure. It means risk. It means letting other people hear your mistakes in real time.
And the brain doesn't ask, is my English good enough? It asks something much older.
Am I safe? So when speaking feels unsafe, the brain does exactly what it was designed to do. It blocks.
Not because you don't know English, but because your nervous system learned one rule: silence equals protection.
And here's the trap. The longer you stay silent, the more the brain associates silence with safety.
And the more speaking feels like danger.
This is the invisible cage.
And now that you see the cage, let's meet the person who lived inside it without even realizing the door was never locked.
The story. Daniel.
Daniel is Brazilian. Like many Brazilians, English has been part of his life for years. Music, movies, YouTube, podcasts, work emails, studying, taking one English course after another. But still believing that he wasn't ready. He understands everything.
And for years, Daniel repeats the same sentence, almost automatically. English, I understand, but I don't speak. He says it calmly, almost comfortably, as if that sentence explains everything, as if it protects him. One day, Daniel decides to take a vacation, far from home, New Zealand, beautiful landscapes, quiet cities, English everywhere. At first, everything feels fine.
Because understanding is enough when nothing depends on you.
At cafes, Daniel points at the menu. At stores, he smiles and nods. At hotels, he memorizes phrases, but never uses them. Inside his head, English is clear. Outside, silence.
And the sentence comes back. I understand, but I don't speak. Until one night, something changes. Daniel is driving back to his hotel. It's dark, the road is empty, and the car stops. Engine off, phone battery low, no Portuguese, no help in sight.
In the first time, silence is no longer safe.
A local stops to help, and in that second, Daniel's brain runs fast. What if I sound stupid? What if I say it wrong? What if I freeze? Then another thought appears.
What if I say nothing? And suddenly, that option feels worse.
So Daniel speaks, not perfectly, not confidently, broken sentences, wrong grammar, heavy accent, but something incredible happens.
The man understands him. He helps, he smiles, he responds. Normally, no judgment, no humiliation, no danger.
In that moment, Daniel's brain updates an old belief. Not my English is good, but speaking is not dangerous. And that changes everything.
The next day, Daniel orders coffee, speaking, asks for directions, speaking, makes mistakes, speaking, and each time the fear is smaller.
Because the cage was never English. It was permission.
Daniel didn't suddenly become fluent in New Zealand.
He became something more important, someone who allowed himself to speak.
And now comes the real question. What if you don't need a trip, a crisis, or a broken car?
What if you don't need a trip, a crisis, or a broken car to unlock the same thing?
Perfect. Now we turn the story into a mirror. This is where the listener stops watching Daniel and starts seeing themselves. The mirror.
The mirror.
Daniel's story feels familiar for a reason.
Because nothing magical happened in New Zealand.
No new grammar.
No new vocabulary.
No secret method.
What changed was not English.
It was the signal Daniel's brain received.
For years, his brain learned one rule.
Silence keeps me safe. But in that moment, the rule was rewritten.
Speaking didn't bring danger.
It brought connection.
The psychological shift.
This is what most people never realize.
Fluency doesn't begin with words.
It begins when the nervous system stops treating speaking as a threat.
That's why you can understand English perfectly.
And still freeze when it's your turn to speak.
Direct address. Gentle, but firm. So if you see yourself in Daniel, listen carefully.
You are not blocked.
You are not bad at English.
You are not ready.
Your brain is just doing its job.
Protecting you. So replace this sentence, I understand, but I don't speak, with this one.
I understand. Now I'm training my brain to feel safe speaking. Let it land.
Because once the brain feels safe,
The mouth follows.
and in the final block, we'll show you how to stop waiting for permission.
And start giving it to yourself.
If you understand English,
Silence is not a lack of ability.
it's a habit your brain learned to survive.
And habits can be rewritten.
Not by waiting,
Not by feeling ready.
but by giving yourself permission before confidence arrives.
This is what we do here.
We don't just teach English.
We explore the mind behind it.
So if you want to stop understanding English only in your head,
And start experiencing it in real life.
follow Neurofluency.
So now, here's the question we'll leave you with.
If you already understand English, what are you still waiting for to speak?
And more importantly, who gave you the idea that you needed permission in the first place?